After filling all the information, then we're going to click here the next. At the next here, there's a family members. So when we need to add the family member of Yusufu, just we come here on the left part where it's listen add, then we click the word add. When you click, we'll find the form. We have to fill all this form. First name of the family member for Yusufu. For instance, I'm going to write Daniel. Last name Magesa. Then middle name is not mandatory because it does not have the star. So here the age, I'm going to at the age 27. Relationship of Daniel with the Yusufu, for instance, he's the brother. Then the profession of Daniel, manager. After listing it here, the qualification I can write against manager. Gender of Daniel is the male. Marital status is single. Then after there, here we're going to select the calendar so that to put the date of birth of Daniel. For instance, Daniel was born 1994 February 1st. After filling all the information, we can just click here to confirm. After confirming, I'm going to find here the name of Daniel Magesa on the part of family members. When you want to see all the information, you just click here and see all the information of Daniel Magesa which have been added. So here you can just click here and edit, but when to remove it, for instance, maybe you have mistaken he is not the one member, we can just delete it. Then after there, we can come here on the next part. When you come here at the next part, then here the part of address. So when you need to add the part of address, you can just add it, but it's not mandatory. When you need to add it, we can just click here and just add it. But when you want to add it, you can just leave it because it's not mandatory. So you can go on the next. On the next, you can just review all the information which have been written. Here you can previous, but here is the part of cancel, but here is the part of submit. After submitting our form, here it will be appearing like this. The client name will be Yusufu Michael. Client general ID it will be this one. Staff Bashite, who will be supervising. But here activation date not activated because we haven't activated Yusufu. We are going to look on how to activate Yusufu. But here is the place where we can upload our image. When you need to upload the image, here is where we can upload our image. But here we can capture the image of client. But also here we can delete the image. Here we can view the signature of clients. For instance, let's start here on the part of edit. When maybe we have mistaken anything, we can just click here and edit. But here on the part of action, when we click action, is where we can reject a client, we can withdraw a client, but we can delete a client. But also we can activate a client, we can transfer a client, we can close a client. Let's see when you need to activate our client. Just click here. When you click here, it's going to ask you the date when you need to activate our clients. So here I'm going to choose the date I need to activate my clients, for instance 2020, but also January 1st. After putting it, I can confirm. When we confirm, we just say waiting. You see the color of client name have been changed and it become active. So when you click here, it's green and it's written active. So we see our client, so you can see our client has been activated. But see here is the general information when we need to view all the general information. But here is the family members of Yusufu Michael. Remember we added only Daniel Magesa. So we need to add another, you can just come here and add. But also here is the place of identities. We need to add any identities of Yusufu Michael. You can just come here and click the word add and just add the identities. For instance, I add ID, then status of ID, maybe it's active, then the number of ID I'm going to add, the description, maybe I can listen ID number, then ID card, then I can add. After add, you can find here it will be ID. If you have those ID card, or you have it ID card, we can just upload here.